doesn't have any other regions. And this Yusegi monk crosses the entire continent without any sight whatsoever, you know, to come and perplex my Metsuke, my most valuable, you know, unit in the game right now. Which is it's astonishing how, I don't know how he's at the very least how he knew he was there, and why is that monk you know, I don't know, fuck it. But so I lose that Mitsuke for a couple of turns, and here I see that the Yusegi are fighting. If you look at the minimap, are fighting somebody and grabs another region, which basically gives me Ichigo because they're busy someplace else. So now I can rush my encampment. Checking my army, and you know, it's good on archers, so I should be able to at least stop the Yakis by claiming this region. But it had been good if they they got lucky there with they just grabbed another region. If they hadn't, then they would have been gone. So they're still alive. There's still something to keep in mind. Whenever you see this, like you grab a region and you have one free slot and nothing to build there, like they don't have a blacksmith or anything, so you're not going to use the city to build any units, then just go ahead and build a market. In that situation it's okay, but never upgrade a castle that you have just to build a market, because that will cost you 1 food for the castle upgrade, so you will lose out on that if you have more than 5 regions, which I think I have 4 regions right now after 12. No, it's 48, so it's after 16 turns, you know, and I will get more than 5 very soon, hopefully. And never ever build a rice exchange, never ever, because yeah, okay, if you're planning to have like 5 regions or less for the majority of the game, then just go ahead and do it, but except that, then you will just lose out by having it compared to not having, you know, built that rice exchange in the first place. There's a lot about this on the forums if you need to, or if you want to dig deeper into it. But in that case, I grabbed it and it was already upgraded and I had nothing to build there, so I went ahead and built the market. Yeah, because I'm very low on funds and I'm, you know, close to like bankruptcy and stuff like that, so I go in here and just try to, you know, raise some cash. Oh yeah, and I have new neighbors because I just grabbed Ichigo. And as you can see now, it's starting to like go down from 1.2k for 5 turns to like 400k, 400 gold for 5 turns. So it's starting to lose its value. And there I get my 3rd agent after what, 16 turns. So it's, like I said, I tend to have it. I have all 3 agents before, or between like turn 15 and turn 20. And I don't know if you would agree with me, but they have been very valuable for in this game at least. And now I'm like, you know, the whole eco stack is like worrying me some. So I'm checking my neighbors and what can be done, and turn 16 I'm not checking, like, you know, I'm just double checking exactly everything because it's a critical moment right now. If somebody else declares, then I'm screwed, basically. I think if somebody decides to backstab right now, then that's the game, I think. So I'm just checking everything and like fine-tuning. Look at the economy, 140 gold, living on the edge. So everything is supposed to be under control, and the Hojo are getting slaughtered, which is making me very happy. I really hate the Hojo, even though they are my allies, because they are also, very, very tricky to deal with. So now I want to know what's happening down there. And I see that he has some men. It's not a lot. So I send in my agents, see what I can do, scout and level up, stuff like that. I'm not worried about them. But my main concern is how can I get my army to the other side. This is also why it's very difficult to play in this region, because as you can see, movement, it's very far between the cities. So I get back my Metsuke. I'm thinking let me put him in Ida, but then I see that monk who is like the daddy of Metsukes, and I'm thinking, okay, let me use him somewhere else, as far away from that super, prophet monk as possible, with his, I don't know, spy network that can detect Metsukes on the other side of the region. Yeah, now I think I'm just tilting. I know they're coming, and I should just end the turn, I think, or do something and end the turn, but I'm just double checking exactly everything. And the Chosokabe got wiped. That has almost never happened before. I don't know who wiped them. How can they get very strange. They become a problem later on. At least that problem is gone now. Like you see, I'm just checking stuff that's, why? What can I do? I can't even build. So why am I checking? But still, it's I'm double checking everything. And it's crucial right now that everything is right. Diplomacy, I could raise maybe 100 or 200 gold, but what? Why? Finally, I end the turn. Go Hojo. Yes, Super Monk is approaching. Super Prophet. Yeah, and by the way, the AI gets also a buff to his agents. So, I don't know. Agent wars, you will most probably lose. And there they come, And then, what the hell is that? Another stack. I'm like, what? I had everything under control. If I had my Metsuke there, then I would have known. But 2 stacks from nowhere. Maybe this can be done. I'm thinking to myself, I have the archers. I can handle the first wave with the archers. And then the second wave maybe with the spears or archers in melee. But now I'm worried. This can become the short guide. I'm thinking to myself. So now I really need to move my troops. Now it's I can't cut back on tax. I can't make them pay no tax. But I'm going to move my agents into that city and start ferrying back my troops. At least because even if I lose that city. You know, he